Hello. So today's vlog's going to be a little bit different. It's part travel day and then part seeing something that's going to have a different vibe. Today we're going to catch the train to Krakow and we're going to go and visit Auschwitz. So it's going to have a very different feel to it, but I am looking forward to sharing this with you. My name's Emily. I'm a solo traveller currently on a mission to visit 100 countries before I turn 40. And in this series, I'll be adding 10 brand new countries to my count as I head out on a month-long interrailing journey around Europe. This is Emily on Mooch, the interrailing trip. The hostel that I'm staying at tonight, but the door's locked and I don't know how to get in. I managed to get in. I called the number on the wall and the guy answered and let me in. He's very, very nosy and very talkative and was very unimpressed with how much luggage I've got for one night and couldn't understand that I was travelling for a whole month. There you go. Then I made a mad dash back to the bus station to get the coach that I've booked to Auschwitz. I am really, really hungry. The only food available here is this. I have no idea what it is. I bought it from a Polish lady at a stall. But I'm going to eat it because I'm hungry. If anyone knows what this is, please let me know. Here we are. Done the first camp. I came at the right time of day actually because it was pretty quiet and I got a lot of the rooms to myself. It was emotional, it was unpleasant, it was more touristy than I expected it to be honest, which is a bit strange considering what it is. But now I'm waiting for the shuttle bus to the other camp to take a look at that as well. I've come to the second camp now, Auschwitz-Birkenau, and there's a free shuttle bus from one to the other and both included in your ticket. It's a lot colder now than it was before, but this is the famous bit with the railway. I'm going to take a look around. To wait for the coach that I've booked back to Krakow. It is freezing, it is getting dark and I'm really hungry. A taxi costs way too much money. It's like they tell you English and they double the price. I am absolutely not paying for a taxi. And it's a 23-minute walk to the train station, but I wouldn't make it in time for the next train. And the one after that isn't until 45 minutes after my bus leaves, so I might as well just sit here. And slowly but surely freezing can't feel my face at this point. It's very cold and I really wish I'd brought my big coat. Hang on, let me get you some light. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting pretty dark. The bus stop I was sat at turned out to be the wrong one. Thank God I checked. I've been wandering around on my own in the dark like this, and there's a hotel there, so I just went in and asked, and he said it's this teeny tiny little bus stop here. So if this coach does not turn up, I am getting in one of them taxis over there. I am going to the train station and I'm getting the 7:30 train back to Krakow from the train station, which is going to cost me money that I don't want to spend, but I would much rather do that than stay stood out here on my own in the dark. If you are a solo female travelling to Poland and want to go to Auschwitz, I do not recommend booking the coach back at this time of night, because this is really quite freaky. As it stands, I've got 20 minutes to wait for it to come, so we'll see. I'll stand here for 20 minutes, and if it doesn't show up, I'm off, because this is really weird. And there are cars that sort of crawl past, and they're just crawling around this general area, so I've got a feeling this might be a pickup spot. I don't know how to get myself into these situations. Right, so after wandering around, I could not find the bus stop, and I was feeling less and less confident being on that street on my own in the dark. So I went to the taxi rank, grabbed a taxi. You know, the guy that stopped me earlier said 140 zloty. This guy charged me 30. You see what I mean? So I'm at the train station. I've got another just under an hour to wait until my train. We've got 2 changes, so I'm going to get to see a little bit more Poland, I guess. But I am so hungry. The only thing I've really eaten today is that bread thing on the bus before. So I've been to the shop, across the road, got a bag full of goodies, and I'm going to sit and eat until it's time to go and get my train. This is all the stuff I've bought. So for now, it's for tomorrow as well, because I've got a really big journey ahead of me tomorrow. Hello, beautiful warm train. Oh, I feel like I'm melting. It's so cold out there, and the heating in here is great. I don't know if this is the right train because, you know, Polish announcements, but we'll get on it and see what happens. I don't care at this point. I'll take a ride because it's warm. Hang on a minute. Editing Emily here. Just to let you know, this part of the video is going to get a little bit weird because I have lost a huge chunk of the footage that I filmed. So just bear with me. Okay. You can carry on now. This is the room I'm staying in. There's the heater. There's 2 bunks and a single bed. Now when I checked in, he said I could have the single bed. Told me to put all my stuff on there, so I did. And I've come back and all my stuff is now on there. So somebody's moved it, hopefully. And I'm sleeping there tonight. Apparently there's 2 other people. So I don't know what's happened. This is the bathroom. Put the light on. Here it is. It stinks of damp here, but it'll do. And that's it. This is where I'm staying tonight. I had a bit of a nightmare getting back. I got on that train when I last spoke to you. We all had to get off, including the train manager. Walk down some random street. Instructions were shouted in Polish, so I had no idea what was going on. I was just following everyone else. And then at this bus stop, I got talking to this woman and ended up getting on really well with her, and we chatted all the way back to Krakow. But we basically had to get a bus and then get off and then get on another train because that section of the track wasn't there. They were working on it. And then we carried on. The second train was the Pope train, which may be the best thing I've seen so far on this trip. An entire train dedicated to Pope John Paul II. It even had a little statue of him on it. It was amazing. So we got back to Krakow on that, no problem. It was delayed because there was a problem with the bus, but we're back. I'm back way later than I would have been if I'd have got on the coach I was meant to get on, but it doesn't matter. I'm back. I'm going to get ready for bed, get comfy before the other two come crashing in, and get up in the morning. Hopefully get up early enough to go out and see something of Krakow, but my train is at like 10:30, so I highly doubt it. It looks like I'm just gonna have to leave and not see any of the city, but we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. But I am more than ready to head to Prague. Good night.